Have a nice day. Today is Saturday, 6th of January 2024. This day is celebrated as World Day of War Orphans. On 6th of January every year, World Day of War Orphans is celebrated to create awareness about the plight of war orphans and to address the traumatic conditions faced by them. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that police should get training on new criminal laws. Amit Shah says, Mr. Amit Shah, while addressing the conference attended by top police officers of the country in hybrid mode, stressed upon the need for training of officials from station house officer to DGP. Union Home Minister Amit Shah with the Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Ajay Kumar Mishra, Nityanand Roy and Nitish Pramanik and Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bahala during the 58th DGP IGP Conference in 2023 in Jaipur on January 5, 2023, last year. The Hindu newspaper also states that Supreme Court seeks UP government response or ban on halal products. The notification issued on November 18 prohibits the manufacture, storage, sale and distribution of products with the halal certificate within the state except for items produced for export. Gorakhpur, November 2022, a raid being conducted on halal certified products in Gorakhpur on Wednesday. The Hindu newspaper also states that Parliament security breach case 5 of 6 accused give not to undergo a polygraph test. Neelam Azad denied consent for all tests. Sagar Sharma and Manoranjan also gave the consent for a narcotic analysis as well as for brain mapping tests. Neelam Azad on accused in December 13, 2023 Parliament security breach case is escorted out of the Patiala House Court in New Delhi on December 28, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that actor Christian Oliver, his 2 daughters killed in plane crash in the Caribbean. Police in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines say United States actor Christian Oliver and his 2 daughters died in a plane crash near a tiny private island in the eastern Caribbean. German-born Hollywood actor Christian Oliver was killed along with the 2 young daughters as their small plane plummeted into the Caribbean Sea moments after takeoff, local police said January 5, 2024. Alas. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that apparent arson on a train in Bangladesh kills 4 ahead of tennis Sunday election. The fire rapidly raced through 4 coaches in the passenger train in what one police official called an attack aimed at scaring people ahead of voting. Though authorities did not immediately name any individuals or groups as suspects, firefighters tried to extinguish a fire caught on a passenger train ahead of the general election in Dhaka, Bangladesh, January 5, 2024. Indian Express also states that Kerala clerk booked our remark on Muslim women and loose morals. VP Shura, president of NISA, a forum of progressive Muslim women, had filed a complaint on October 7 last year. Sunni clerk Muka Omar Faisi alleged remark. Kerala's Kozhikode City Police lodged an FIR against a prominent Muslim clerk for his alleged remark. Muslim women who did not wear head scarves or hijab were persons of loose morals during the television debate. Kumar said the Communist Party's influence had led to Muslim girls in Malappuram give up the hijab and equated it to the community becoming more progressive. Indian Express also states that a dissenting view in Supreme Court's Article 370 order would have helped understand the case better. Nariman at Justice Sunanda Bandher lecture. An American judge had once said that dissent may salvage for tomorrow, a legal principle that has been omitted or forgotten today, Nariman said. Senior advocate Fali S. Nariman during the event in New Delhi on Friday. Indian Express also states that enforcement drive searches premises linked to Pawar Kilns Company premises across Maharashtra, including offices of Baramati Agro and individuals and entities linked to the company were being searched. NCP MLA Rohit Pawar. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper status that dense fog cold gave grip Delhi NCR North India sees mercury plunge. A drone view of All India Institute of Medical Science area as a fog grips the national capital amidst cold waves in New Delhi on Friday. Several parts of Delhi NCR woke up to dense fog on Saturday, accompanied by a bone-chilling cold wave. The national capital, already grappling with the chilly weather, experienced a further dip in temperature as the cold wave tightened its grips. Residents navigated through a thick blanket of fog with the mercury levels plummeting, making it a challenging morning for commuters. And sometimes also states that Supreme Court dismisses Pedia seeking to declare Netaji as son of the nation. A view of the Supreme Court building the apex judicial body of India in New Delhi on Tuesday. Leaders like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose are immortal and do not need bestowing of recognition through a judicial diktat. The Supreme Court said on Friday, refusing to entertain a public interest litigation, a PIL that sought a directive to declare Bose a son of the nation and an apology from the Congress for allegedly belittling his role in India's freedom struggle and not revealing the truth about his disappearance or death. Hindustan Times also states that top his terrorist neighbor in Delhi. The special cell of Delhi police on Thursday said it has arrested a Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist on India's wanted list from the Nizamuddin area and recovered a 9mm Star pistol along with the 6 cartridges, an extra magazine and a stolen car from his possession. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, higher government spend and investment set stage for 7.3 PC growth in financial year 2024. India posts 7% plus growth rate for the third time in a row. India's gross domestic product (GDP) is estimated to grow 7.3% in 2023-24, according to the first advanced estimates of the national income released by the National Statistical Office (NSO) from Friday. In our view, growth assumed for H2 financial year 2024 is quite high, given the taper outlook for the agriculture amidst the weak Kharif output and ongoing lag in Rabi sowing, as well as the appeared a temporary slowdown in capex ahead of the general elections. Aditya Nayar, Chief Economist, Head Research and Outreach (ICRA), said. United Nations report revises India's 2024 GDP growth forecast downward to 6.2%. The report said GDP in the larger South Asian region grew by an estimated 5.3% in 2023 and is projected to increase by 5.2% in 2024, driven by a robust expansion in India, which remains the fastest growing large economy in the world. A United Nations report Friday revised India's gross domestic product growth forecast for the 2024 calendar year to 6.2% from its earlier estimate of 6.7%. Growth of India is projected to reach 6.2% in 2024, slightly lower than the 6.3% estimated for 2023, amid robust domestic demand and strong growth in the manufacturing and services sectors, as said the World Economic Situation and Prospects (WESP) report. Indian economy to grow 7.3% in 2023-24. Government estimates, according to the statement, the government in real GDP during 2023-24 is estimated at 7.3% compared to 7.2% in 2022-2023. The Indian economy is estimated to grow by 7.3% in the 2023-24, fiscal against 7.2% a year ago, mainly due to the good show by mining and quarrying, manufacturing, and certain segments of service sector. In December 2023, the Reserve Bank of India raised India's GDP growth rate to estimate to 7% for the 2023-24 from the earliest projection of 6.5%. Going towards the world news, including United States Supreme Court to hear Trump appeal of Colorado ballast disqualification. Apparent arson on a train in Bangladesh kills four ahead of 10th Sunday election. Florida can import prescription drugs from Canada. United States regulators say Ukraine unleashes more drones and missiles at Russian areas as part of its new year strategy. Sri Lanka declares moratorium on research ships for a year amid Indian concerns over Chinese vessels. Container shipping giant Maersk warns of major disruption, diverts ships away from Red Sea. When towards the science and technology, scientists propose oxygen could hold the key to finding alien technology. Astronomers propose that oxygen levels of the planet they can tell whether alien techno signatures can be found there. Concept of water bearing L and the dry or oxygen rich exoplanets. United States to test a radical new X-65 aircraft with the futuristic controls. DARAP's X-65 aircraft features a revolutionary design that will be used to test a new air control system that could change an entire century's worth of aircraft design paradigms. The United States Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency (DARPA) on the Tuesday said it plans to build and deploy the experimental X-65 with a radical design to test innovative new flight controls. The first X-65 is already being built. Microsoft Open Artificial Intelligence hit with a new lawsuit by authors over artificial intelligence training. The lawsuit follows several others filed by friction and notification writers over the illegal use of their work to train artificial intelligence programs. The Microsoft Store, a sign in picture in the Manhattan borough of New York City, New York, United States, in January 18, 2022. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Rabindranath Tagore, whose birth anniversary is 7 May 1861 up to 7 August 1941, was a Bengali polymath who was active as a poet, writer, composer, philosopher, social reformer, educationist, and a painter during the age of the Bengali Renaissance. He reshaped the Bengali literature and Muslim as well as the Indian art with the contextual modernism in the late 19th and early 20th century. Author of the profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful poetry of Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first non-European and the first lyricist to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Tagore's poetic songs were vivid as a spiritual and a mercurial, while his elegant prose and magical poetry were widely popular in the Indian subcontinent. He was a fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society, referred to as the Bard of the Bengal. Tagore was known by the sobriquets Gurudev, Kobi Guru, and Biswa Kobi. Rabindranath Tagore says a famous quotation. He says that the main object of teaching is not to give the explanations, but to knock at the doors of the mind. Okay, thank you.